So today I'm going to be showing you what Krita is and the basics of Krita. Krita is basically a free animation software, and it's like Photoshop, but it's for animation. And because it's free, they accept donations, and you can find that at the upper right hand corner. So to get Krita, there are many versions of it. You can get it on Windows, Mac, or Linux, and it's completely free and safe. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. So when you first open Krita, this is how it's supposed to look like. There is no canvas in the center, and there should be a top, left, and right panel. In the center, you can see that there is a community, and there's websites of the Krita community. And if you go to the user panel manual, you can see instructions and tutorials on how to do it, and it'll give you a more depth explanation on how to use Krita. So to open a file, go to File, New, and a pop-up should come up. You can choose your width and your height, but I'm just going to leave it as 920, 1080, and 300 resolutions, and just press Create. To zoom in or out, you can press Control plus to zoom in and Control minus to zoom out. And to pan around, press space, and your mouse cursor should turn into a hand, and you can move that around. When using a drawing tablet, there is pressure sensitivity. So basically, when you draw a line, it goes from light to dark depending on how much pressure you put. But if you're using a computer mouse, it's going to be something like this. So it looks clunky and messy. The eraser tool is located on the top panel right here. When you select it, the eraser tool can change based on the type of brush tool you use. For example, we're using this brush tool over here. It also has pressure sensitivity to it, so the darker you press, the more it erases. If you press on a darker one here, you can tell the difference between, let me press the eraser tool. You can tell the difference between that one and this one, and the pressure sensitivity too. Now let's talk about layers. So right now we have one layer on here, and usually by default Krita will create a layer, and you can create a new layer by pressing this button right here. You can duplicate a layer by pressing this button, and you can delete a layer by pressing this button. Whatever layer on top is the one that will be visible first. So for example, let's say this is the first layer, and for our second layer, this is what is on it. Because the third layer is on top, it's shown first. But if we drag the second layer to the top, then the red will be on top. There are also geometrical tools you can use in Krita, like the rectangle tool, the ellipse tool or the circle tool, and a polygon tool. For the circle tool, it creates circle and there is automatically a border, but you can change that in the settings. If you want to make the circle perfectly symmetrical, press your mouse, then press shift and hold it down to have your circle be perfect. The transform tool allows you to transform an image or alter an image. So let me draw a quick image real quick. An interesting looking stick figure. Well, let's say I want to move the whole thing. You can hold the transform tool, which is the rectangle that has dots on it, and move the whole thing. Or what if I want to move only one part of it? I can press the bean looking tool called the outline selection tool, and I can select only the head and press Ctrl T, and I can move it to where I want to. Make sure to select the whole thing or it'll be how it is for me right now. You can also select the hands, a certain part of it, press Ctrl T, and make it bigger or smaller, change how it will look. You can shear it. And you can also press shift and you can hold down shift while moving it so the proportions stay the same. Krita is a very easy software to use. It's completely free and safe. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.